We started right about in May of 2020, right? A couple months after the pandemic started. I brought all my equipment over from Corban and brought it to Salem Hospital because I realized that the testing that they do, it's called real-time PCR, is a type of testing that I've been doing in my lab for about 20 years now. By August, we had our own test up and running where we were able to test patients for COVID. Mostly the point of that was that supplies were pretty limited. There weren't that many tests available. And so we were able to bypass a lot of the suppliers of these tests that were all running out because we had our own reagents and all that sort of thing. Shortly after that, in August as well, Yale came out with a test that was saliva based, and it was really inexpensive and basically really easy to do. End of October, beginning of November, we converted over from our own EUA to Yale's Saliva Direct is what it's called, right? And that was a really neat test. It allowed us at that time to start testing Corban's athletic league, so the Cascade Collegiate Conference, and we tested 11 schools in Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and Montana. So that was the timeline. So we tested all through spring of 2021. And then this summer we were awarded a grant from the Oregon Health Authority, and that was to test kids in K-12 schools. And at that same time, we decided to move over here and build our own facility. We call our lab SCOPE, which is Salem Corban PCR Enterprise. And the idea behind that is that it's a collaboration between Salem and Corban. So currently I have 6 or 7 interns working with me, doing research and test development and that sort of thing, or helping out with collecting saliva samples or collecting nasopharyngeal samples. Right now we're working on mostly COVID, but starting to develop other tests that you normally would have to send out to other labs. So we do flu, it's RSV, some STI testing, that sort of thing. So it's pretty neat that we're able to develop all those things. And the cool part about it all is that Corban students get to be involved in test development as well. So they get the opportunity to experience real world medical or clinical work in a clinical lab while they're students. They're invaluable to us. They work hard, they're eager to learn, and yeah, it's a really great opportunity and collaboration for us at Salem Hospital and us at Corban. We come together and work on all that.